Hey, good morning everybody. Santa Claus here on February 16th. Everything is fine. Quarter of 10 in the morning. And we have work going on. The guys are working on the roof extension here. We got the wood finally. They started yesterday. Hopefully it'll be finished by today. And that's what's going on today. Got some chicken and spaghetti sauce in the crock pot. Rice in the pot. Kids are taking a bath over here. I'm also repainting this bench. It used to be black and it was really getting rusty, so we had to sand it down with a grinder. And I put some epoxy primer on it, then I spray painted it, and now I'm putting some Rust-Oleum on it for the final coat. It's not perfect. Some of the paint like peeled, has a skin on it. But I don't care because it's just going to sit outside by the beach. So I don't need perfection. I just want to try to protect it from getting real rusty again. Hopefully this will work with all these coats of paint on there, but I don't know, we'll see. The only time will tell. I'm waiting for this coat to dry here so I can finish up and put it in the sun. But I think it looks good white. It's a little change from the black, and I had more white Rust-Oleum left over than I did the black. I don't have much black left. I brought that Rust-Oleum all the way from the US. I shipped it here because you can't find it here. And then Grace and Jimmy are working on some plants over here. They're planting, replanting. But this is the extension here. They're going to have to take the satellite dish down like they did yesterday, but they put it back up and we had TV last night. But this is, you know, a fairly big job. Not real big, but it's big enough. But at least I keep the guys working. They need the money. This is his motorcycle. Pretty much whatever they can do to it to make it keep riding. Here's what she's working on here. These little plants all around. It really looked ugly before. So I don't know what kind of plants these are, but she does that on her own. Jimmy helped her. I don't really care what it is. But this is just some of her plants here. At least she's starting to organize them a little better. Gives her something to do. Here's the big ones over here. I think she should put them somewhere else, but it's up to her. More over here. So the big news is we went to the assessor's office yesterday. And of course it was pretty much a waste of time. They said they can do the buildings, but they can't do the property because they need a blueprint of the entire subdivision here, which is, I kept asking her, where we get that, where we get that, and she doesn't really have an answer. She just said, talk to your surveyor. So we called the now again. He's supposed to come by today so we can talk to him, because he was in Manila yesterday and it was hard to talk to him on the phone. So we may have to bring him with us back to the assessors so they can figure it out together, because I'm tired of getting the run around here. Also, we need an assessment for the right-of-way here. That was a different person. We went there, and they said you have to go to the barangay, and the barangay has to write a letter to the mayor, and then the mayor requests it to the tax people, the assessment people. And possibly, if they have a budget for it, they even pay for it. So they have to come out and do that to make sure the right-of-way is done properly. So that's that deal. Like I said, nothing happens around here quick, and everything has more steps than you expect it to have. Everything. Doesn't matter what you do. You go somewhere expecting to do something, and you have to go back home and do something else. It's just, we call it in the US red tape, but it's just normal here. So that's the deal. We're gonna wait for Danao again, and then maybe we have to make another trip in town with him, because I don't want to keep going back and forth, back and forth. It's not easy really to go back and forth in town with all these potholes and mud. Thank goodness I have the truck, because she couldn't do it in her car. People do it in these Vioses and everything else, but the potholes are really getting worse, especially with all this rain. It's muddy, and it's just a mess in the bad areas. There's really only 3 bad areas left. One of them's fairly large, the other ones are fairly small, but it's still a hassle. So that's it. That's all. We just have to wait. We have to wait to talk to Danao again and see what he says. Luckily, he's helping us out. He takes time out of his day. He comes here. So he's a good guy, for sure. But, you know, we did pay him, so that's why he helps us. If we didn't pay him, he probably wouldn't help us. Anyway, that's the story. That's catches you up on everything. After they're finished this roof job, I'm not sure what other jobs we have for them. I could come up with other projects, but I don't know if I have the budget for it, because the other projects are going to be a little more involved. I'd like to put another building over here, maybe kind of like a hangout area, and make it all out of cement. But you know, you got to buy the cement, you got to buy the hollow block, you got to pay the labor. It's a lot, and you got to design it. So I don't know if I want to do that yet, even though I'm getting closer and closer to getting the title. Once I have the title or tax declaration form in my hand, I'll be more likely to spend more money and build more stuff. I know it's coming. It's just going to take time, but that's it. That's the story. Everything takes time. It's getting to be low tide now. The weather's beautiful. No rain today, I don't think. The breeze is very light, but clear blue skies. It's looking good for the rest of the day. It's just going to be kind of everybody doing their own thing until we unless Danilo comes by and we have to go in town, or maybe we can't do it today, we'll do it another day. We'll see what his schedule's like. That's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I'm not getting a whole lot of new subscribers, or 1 or 2 here and there, so I would appreciate it. Anything you guys can do to get my counts up. God bless everyone. Santa Claus, now living in the Philippines in Dingalan, over and out.